Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Ball Without Borders. Today, it's a bit of a different mood than usually what we record these podcasts. We recently have been seeing, basically almost weekly now, each week, Puerto Rico loses one player due to insurance policies. And it went to Correa, Jose Berrios, Fernando Cruz, and Edwin Diaz are both under evaluation. We don't even know if we're going to have them. And just recently, as of yesterday, our captain, Francisco Lindor, is not going to be able to play in the World Baseball Classic due to a routine procedure done in October of the offseason. This really, it was heartbreaking for me. And reports are that Francisco Lindor is very upset with this, as not only does it suck to not have our captain, Carlos Correa, Jose Berrios, arguably our best pitcher. It's the fact that we got this news 3 days before the roster has to be finalized. That's what's really ticking me off, and that is why the president, Dr. Jose Quiles, the president of the Federation of Baseball in Puerto Rico, is willing to boycott this 2026 World Baseball Classic if nothing changes, right? If we can't go out with our best players, then we're gonna boycott. That's what they're saying. That's their position on the stance on this matter. And it honestly is. It's very heartbreaking because it's very one-sided. You can tell it's very systematic in this way. Japan, USA, none of these players have problems. Byron Buxton is on Team USA. He was on injured list about 7 times this last MLB season, yet he has no restrictions, right? Francisco Lindor went under a routine procedure in October of the offseason, yet he will be a full participant for spring training. This has to change. I hope it does by Tuesday. That's the date that the president said that they'll make the decision whether they'll play or not in this classic. But honestly, this needs to change. It's not fair to the people of Puerto Rico. It's not fair to the World Baseball Classic at all. In total, because the World Baseball Classic is how MLB will grow. The MLB is down to 4th ranking in viewership. It just got passed by the MLS. The World Baseball Classic is the best way to grow the game of baseball. And what they're doing to us is just completely unfair. To the people of Puerto Rico, who've been going through so much with hurricanes, not getting enough help, and just them still being affected by hurricanes that happened 10 years ago. And for them to do that to us with 3 days left, I mean, it's silly. We're just talking about a game, but this is really a tournament that Puerto Rico, it was sold out. This is culturally a very important event for Puerto Rico, and then you're doing this to us. This is completely unfair, utterly. Honestly, I'm very frustrated.
And here's the thing, when the reasoning behind the World Baseball Classic, right? It's to grow the game of baseball globally, right? Globally. And what's happened since the institution of the World Baseball Classic? The world has turned up. The world has shown up. Japan, Chinese Taipei, Korea, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Mexico. Everyone has shown up. The world has shown up. Everyone has tried to bring their best to the World Baseball Classic. Who hasn't? The United States. And then the one time when the United States really, finally, they say, you know what, their players say, you know what, I'm going to represent the United States. I'm going to, go for it, right? Then they play these games against Puerto Rico. And it's not just Puerto Rico, it's other Latin countries. Other Latin countries are having the same issues of players not being granted the release to play in the World Baseball Classic when it's supposed to be a no-brainer to allow them to play in the World Baseball Classic, which is happening at the same time as spring training. They're not doing anything different than spring training.
No, and not only is they're going against the Latin players, all these teams, they put their preliminary roster December 1st.
Mm-hmm. The 35-man roster, they submit on December 1st. And now, a few days before the deadline for the final roster, you come with this? Come on. It is so obvious. MLB, if you wanted to have a United States versus Japan, tournament, then do that.
Just do a series of 7. And just
do that.
Call it.
Okay?
You can't.
But this is a slap in the face.
Ohtani with
this is a slap in the face to the world. This is a slap in the face to the Latin countries. It's a slap in the face to the world.
Ohtani with a Tommy John surgery last year is able to play. Aaron Judge with an issue that they thought he was gonna have to repair him. He's gonna play. Byron Buxton, as I mentioned.
Tarik Skubal, the best pitcher in baseball,
coming from a
cleared
Tommy
to play.
John.
Cleared to play. Cleared to play. What are we doing here? You can play games. You can say about insurances. You can about the other. But let me tell you, this is not the way that it should go. This is not the way that it should be. And this is not fair.
And as Puerto Ricans ourselves, when we got that news it's very
disheartening.
We already saw this trend, right? But then when we got the captain, who MLB themselves announced in April of 2025 that he's going to be, Francisco Lindor is going to be our captain for Team Puerto Rico. And just yesterday, they announced he cannot play.
This is very disheartening. This is a slap in the face to the people in Puerto Rico. This is a slap in the face to Latin countries. It's a slap in the face to the rest of the world. Truly.
The people in Puerto Rico who are struggling, right? They're struggling with everything going on over there. They paid thousands of dollars to go to those games.
Hey, listen, we've paid thousands of dollars just to go.
Correct.
Just to go. Just to make sure that we're able to go. And we're looking forward to it if it is in a fair ground. But let me tell you, MLB, this is a red line that you're crossing. You're trying to grow the game globally, and you're slapping the face of those that have supported that growth. When the United States, on this channel, we've talked several times about how happy we were, even though it was terrible for the rest of us, for us as fans. The United States was finally stepping up. We talked about how happy we were. The United States was finally representing that people were stepping up and wanting to play and represent the United States to make it a true championship and let the best team win.
Correct.
That's what needs to happen. That's what should happen. But right now, what's happening is not fair. What's happening is not fair. This cannot happen. This is unfair. This is terrible. It's a terrible look for the MLB. What are you doing, MLB? Rob Manfred, please step in and take care of this.
There was a report
this should not happen.
There had been a meeting today, as of 2 hours ago, with the WBC head and Rob Manfred to see if we can bring some changes before that Tuesday deadline that Dr. Jose Quiles put for Team Puerto Rico's participation in 2026 World Baseball Classic. And again, I'll reiterate this. The thing that makes me the most mad is that the timing of all this. You had 2 months. 2 months with the rosters. And you go to us
last second
yesterday dealing with 6 players that cannot play. We only have 7 players confirmed out of 27, and the roster is due on Wednesday or February 3rd.
I don't understand it. If you look at it from the perspective of a host country like Puerto Rico is, millions of dollars invested into this. Millions of dollars invested just to make sure that we can host it and make sure that it's the best show possible. When it comes to Puerto Ricans, as fans, millions of dollars invested into buying tickets, making sure that they can go. People like us,
Flights.
we're not like, listen, we're lucky that we can afford it, that we can do it, right? But it's thousands of dollars that we have invested ourselves, into taking time off, buying plane tickets, buying tickets, et cetera, et cetera.
Missing school. I mean,
just
that's
to
not
be
spring
able to
break
go.
for me, yeah.
Just to be able to go. But guess what? MLB, you're slapping us in the face when we have been your number one supporters. When Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Japan, Korea, Chinese Taipei, Brazil, the world is rising up to the challenge that you threw the gauntlet on. And we are now being slapped in the face because you chose to just push United States forward. That's not right.
I have here the
That's
list
not right.
of
That's not right at all.
of players that are not allowed to play for us. Top of the list: Francisco Lindor, Carlos Correa, Jose Berrios, Victor Caratini, Emilio Pagan, Alexis Diaz, Giovanni Moran, Yaxel Rios. And as I said before, Edwin Diaz y Fernando Cruz are still under evaluation. That's potentially 10 players. 10 players. And Kike, due to his injury. 11 players from that. That's a whole team. Like, that's a whole different team. And
this is not the way that it should go. This is not the way that it should go. It should be best against the best. This is a showcase for the world. This is a showcase to grow the game globally. And right now, for whatever reason, which we all lean to, we're not stupid. We all think that the one reason is you just want to see United States versus Japan, and you want to see United States win finally. And guess what? If United States beats us fair and square, so be it. But this is not the way it should go. Let me tell you, MLB, you're playing a very dangerous game.
especially with the CBA expiring next year.
You're playing a very dangerous game. These hats make you money. And we've paid it, with, open arms, because we trusted you, because we love the game, because we love our country, because we love where we come from. And so everyone else that comes from outside of the United States. The United States is the one team, the one country that has not paid any attention to the World Baseball Classic. Yet you choose them over the world. Be ready. Be ready for what's coming.
We'll see what transpires. We'll keep y'all updated. Thank you for tuning in to us. Let us know your comments below and make sure you subscribe. It's Dear One Javi. We'll see you next time.